If there was one thing I always wished for as a child, it was to have my very own dog, but my parents always said no. I loved dogs from the age of probably 2 when I realised what they were, and my family members had dogs. My uncle and auntie, they had 2 Shih Tzus called JJ and Albion, and they were quite old, so usually I would just sit there stroking and cuddling them. And my other 2 uncle and aunties also had 2 2 Yorkshire Terriers as well, called Tilly and Jasper, and I used to play with them all the time as well. So I wanted my very own dog, so I asked for a birthday and Christmas all the time, but it just wasn't happening. So I decided I'd just become a dog myself. So every day I would just be running around on my hands and knees barking all the time. And because I love Disney as well, I used to pretend to be the different Disney characters, like 101 Dalmatians, Lady and the Tramp, Copper from Fox and the Hound, Bolt, and my sister used to play Penny as well, so we'd go on different missions and it'd be really fun. And my granny used to buy me stuffed dogs every week as well. Every time I went around our house, it was great because I had a massive tub of them by the end of whenever. And also, there was this one incident when I was behind the sofa in my house, and my dad wanted to get me out. So he was like, "Larnaca, can you get out from behind the sofa?" And I was like, "Well, no, call me Lucky. I'm a dog." And he was like, "No, you're Larnaca, come out." I was like, "Well, no, you're not calling me by my dog name." So in the end, he must have just been too frustrated, so he just left me, which is kind of understandable because having a barking human around the house all the time is probably frustrating. But yeah, I was just a dog constantly, to be honest. This one Christmas, I was given this animatronic dog, and because I said if I got a real dog, I would stop pretending to be a dog myself. So they was like, "Here you go, we've got you a dog," and I was like, "Well, no, that's not real. I want a real dog. I'm still gonna be a dog." And it was kind of hard because my dad didn't like dogs, and my mum was bitten by a dog in the face when she was younger by an Alsatian, so she's quite wary of dogs. But this one day, I was at my friend's house, and my mum and dad came to collect me randomly, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't expect it. Thought I was going to stay there longer. But they was like, "No, we're going somewhere, come on." So I was like, "Okay, where are we going?" And they was like, "Well, you just have to wait and see." So I just got in the car, and we was on this long journey, and we arrived at this house. And as I'm approaching this house, it opens up and paradise literally floods towards me as these adorable and fluffy King Charles Cavalier Spaniels are bouncing and barking about. By now I'm so excited, "Oh my God, are we getting a dog? Please say we're getting a dog." And they're like, "Yes, we're getting a dog." And I was going to get a male dog because my dad was the only male in the family. So it was kind of frustrating for him, having 3 girls in the house going on him all the time. But instead, I found this adorable girl, and we fell in love with her straight away. So we chose her and we took her home the next day, and I knew exactly what I was going to call her, simply Lucky, because I was just way too lucky to have her. And 9 years from then, I still have my gorgeous girl, and she's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Who says a dog's just a man's best friend? Thank you.